Hello. Woke up from a nap. I was like, I got Twitch affiliate. Let's stream a little bit. I spent most of the morning today, you know, like preparing the rewards and stuff. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit for a couple more people to come in. Hi, Slate. Hi, B702. Aid. I'm excited to start cubing. I'm just booting up Magic Online here. I hope everything sounds good. Hello, Savaho. Vintage Cube League. Hide the screen here. Get in queue, huh? Okay. Let me hide the spinning deer and whatnot too. First time I added that stuff, I forgot to turn it off. So like the first 15 minutes of the VOD, there's just a spinning deer in the lower right hand corner. It says starting soon. I'm like drafting away. Yeah, but we should have subscriptions now for the channel, and we also have bits, and we also have channel points on Twitch, not on YouTube, sadly. So my beautiful Twitch audience can gamble to their heart's content. Quite a curious starting pack here. By curious, I mean not very strong. This is definitely not the best pack I've seen of all time. Maybe it's natural order. I tend to not like to take a card like that early. But this package was brutal. Like maybe Tropical Island. Just green's not a good color. I could take Sacred Foundry and try to force like red-white aggro. It's either Sacred Foundry or Natural Order. I think I'll take the Natural Order. I haven't drafted Natural Order in so long. It's mostly because it's bad, but you never know. Well, that's a Mana Crypt, so I can't be too mad anymore. I am no longer allowed to be that upset about this. Woodfall Primus is a really good Natural Order target. Forensic Gadgeteer is great with Mana Crypt. But Basalt Monolith's also in the pack. I think Forensic Gadgeteer is the take. And then hope we wield the Basalt Monolith. Have a little bit of artifact combo going on. I think it's definitely stronger than Natural Order. I like that direction a lot more. I feel like artifacts have gotten weaker. I've drafted an artifact deck a couple times. Thank you so much, Sparkle Dukes. But I mean, I feel like I could draft anything with a Mana Crypt in my pool, and it's just like I'll end up with a good deck. It's very hard to go wrong from Mana Crypt pack 2. So, you know, our first pack was a dud, but second pack basically had one of the power 11 in it, so I guess power 10. Time Twister doesn't really count anymore, does it? Could take a Portal to Phyrexia if I wanted to like force artifacts. Pack's interesting. Could the Portal wheel? Is it too good? Like, will it like get taken up? I feel like I can see it wheeling. Channels in the pack. First pick was natural order. That's how bad the pack was. It was not a pretty pack. I think I'm gonna go with Portal to Phyrexia. I want to force artifacts. Oh, their first pick, Ancestral Recall, Time Walk. Those are the Soul Ring. Soul Ring's better than Mana Crypt, I think. Like those got to be the only three. Daze, Chrome Host, Seed Shark, Thought Scour. I think Daze is just generally stronger than Chrome Host, Seed Shark. Even though both are very good for this sort of start we have. Ever-Flowing Chalice is probably just the take. Mox Opal, Thieving Skydiver. Let's take the Opal. I know Thieving Skydiver is also a very good card, but just like it feels like Mox Opal is just going to be on in this deck. We already have 3 cheap artifacts. Yeah, exactly. All right. I hope, of course, we get... Ooh, Tashana's Tidebinder's broken with Mana Crypt. Okay, pause. Hang on, wait. Everything's broken with Mana Crypt. Tashana's Tidebinder is great, though. You go Island Mana Crypt turn 1, they, like, fetch, snap it out from under them. Triplicate Titan's also good, but we already have Portal to Phyrexia. Like, do we need another big monster? Like, I think the answer is no. I think we can just take the Portal, run with it. Balance is a good call out. Ooh, that's pretty rough. I think we just stay in our color, though. This early, we don't have any fixing. I would rather just stay in my color. The Mana Crypt is really what pushes that decision over the edge. Palantir. I'm in for Palantir. The Healy's also very good, actually. With artifacts, yeah, Balance is definitely a good card. Don't get me wrong. Tashana's Tidebinder is just also a good card. Like, Balance is a good card against creature decks. Tashana's a good card against magic decks. You know what I mean? Good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Saheeli here. I do like Palantir, though. Mightstone and Weakstone. I've been very impressed with that performance of this card. Ooh, yeah. Let's go, baby. Basalt Monolith Wield. Good things come if you ask for them. I guess let's just take Porcelain Legionnaire. Oh, let's go. Chromo Seed Shark as well. That's 3 2 and a blue plays we can make off Mana Crypt turn 1. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, this Golos. Okay, I mean, it's not a 0 that we play that card. Yo, this is sick. I need Urza. I need Academy. Ancestral Recall, Time Walk, of course. But But we're cooking right now. We are doing very well for ourselves. For someone who first picked natural order, I'm actually very happy this draft. Hmm. Lotus Petal, I think it's just Shelldock Isle. I think this is just the strongest card. Brazen Borrower is also good, but Shelldock is very great. Lotus Petal, of course, has some funny stuff you can do with it, but looking at the rest of these cards, I think it's just Shelldock Isle. Shelldock just ends games. Like it put a portal to Phyrexia under it, put the Mightstone and Weakstone under it, put Golos under it. You can get it with Golos. It's just very good. Well, there's Displacer Kitten. Caracas, though. Will the kitten wheel? Is the question. Grim Monolith as well. Oh, this pack is difficult. This pack is hard to deal with. Caracas is just so strong. Listen, we already have Forensic Gadgeteer Basalt Monolith combo. I don't think we need to go off with the Displacer Kitten as well. I think it's fine if we just take the Caracas. At I need the Caracas is so good though. We get Urza, we bounce Urza back to our hand repeatedly, replay it, bounce Urza back to hand, replay it, protect it from removal. Also, we can use it to stop Lelia. We can use it to stop Gut. It's I can't pass a Caracas like without feeling bad. Grim Monolith's also a very good card to take, but it's just Caracas is so good. Lion's Eye Diamond. There's a guy I was talking about. Yeah, of course. I need to emphasize that the cat's very good, but we already have Forensic Gadgeteer Basalt Monolith combo. We already have a plan there. That's the reason I'm taking this. If I didn't have Forensic Gadgeteer, I think it would be a lot closer because I would be looking at that I'm like, oh, I need a way to win like pretty decisively. But I already have that Forensic Gadgeteer Basalt Monolith infinite combo for mana, and then all we need now is a Walking Ballista or Urza. Like we're not hurting for win. We need to live to get there. Time Spiral is interesting to me, though I do think Lion's Eye Diamond has like more for us. Though I don't think we're quite there yet, but I have yet to regret taking a Lion's Eye Diamond when it's been handed to me. Treachery, Expressive Iteration. Maybe we go for a Red Splash? Yeah, like Expressive Iteration is a very good card. Yeah, of course. Get Probe. Phyrexian Revoker's a nice bullet, too. I think Get Probe's just hard to pass. Wait, I'm waiting. What's your argument here? Probe and Hope Wheel Revoker. Yeah, I'm on the same page. Yo, this is what's happening. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, there's a top two. I think top's like I'm down on it. I don't want to take top over a Mishra's Workshop. Preordained, I honestly might take more highly than top sometimes. I don't know if that's like silly or not, but I think Mishra's Workshop because it casts Porcelain Legionnaire, Golos, Mox Opal, Mana Crypt. Well, it doesn't cast those. Those have 0. Everflowing Chalice, Basalt Monolith turns it into real mana, Mightstone and Weakstone. The plays are busted. Lorien revealed. Dig Through Time's also good. think I'm just gonna take the Lorien revealed. Yeah, like dig through time's also very good, but we're not very instant and sorcery dense. We have a lot of permanent action. We're not gonna fill up our graveyard very fast. Lorien revealed is a land, and then is a card advantage spell late. Sorry, got some door slammers in the house tonight. Blightsteel. It's kind of a free Blightsteel in my opinion. There's like maybe delayed Blast Fireball for sideboard, but it's double red. You know, put that in the uncastable pile here. Happy to see Brazen Borrower return to me. I True Name Nemesis I'm sort of down on at the moment. I don't think True Name belongs in most decks. I think it is a good card if you are in the right deck, and I don't think that this deck is it. I think you want to be in a faster deck than a combo deck like this. And Displacer Kitten Wield. And so did Grim Monolith. Well, the kitten is better. The kitten is better, no doubt. And yeah, you know, that feels pretty good. um that's pretty wicked. I guess maybe a Splash Tameo one day, or Wishclaw Talisman. Wishclaw Talisman for all our combo stuff. Wrath. Coalition Relic. The turn 1 playoff Mishra's Workshop. I like Phyrexian Revoker, but it's like Coalition Relic's also very Sensei Stomp! Let's go! Yeah, I think the Relic's better just because we have Mishra's Workshop. If I didn't have Workshop, I would take the Revoker there every time over the Relic. It was LSV recently who said, artifacts, you cannot draft that archetype right now. Like, it's really hard to draft a good artifacts deck. Like, they just come to me. Are you kidding? Oh my lord. This pack is awesome. It has Animate Dead, Force of Will. That's so cool. A Dismember. It's just Dismember, right? There's no. Okay, I think I'm off Expressive Iteration. The card's really good, but I think we can't swing a second color. We have Manifold Key as well. That will wheel. The Lounge, like we can splash Grixis, sure, but we don't have a fetch for it. Dismember's just the better card. Kills anything for colorless. For 1 mana. But it's Dismember. This is an infinite mana outlet. Or like, you know, I could drop an Ulamog on turn like 3 or 4 or something. At like worst. If I get the combo. Because right now we don't really have a way to spend infinite mana. Of course, like 1 Urza and like we would be set, but I think the strongest card in the pack by far is Palace Jailer. Dismember is the best blue removal spell. Maybe we get Sword of the Meek this last pack, but I think I'm gonna hedge like a Palace Jailer White Splash. I mean, Eagles of the North doesn't get us that far away from it. Oh my gosh. Mana Vault. What sort of cruel joke is that? And we're gonna like wheel the key. Aldra complete, oust, upheaval. Are we upheaval? Can we do that? Do we have enough mana? I mean, I'll go for it. The fairy's the last part of our combo. I know Ancient Tomb's very good. But now we have Displacer Kitten, Positive Rock to Fairy combo to draw our whole deck. Other Ulamog. Vendilion Click. You know what? We just do Infinite Mana, drop a Blight Steel, drop a Portal. Like, we don't need to have, like, a Walking Ballista. Or we don't need an Ulamog. I think Vendilion Click is the right choice here. Okay, it looks like we're not going to get a little bit of fixing for our Teferi. Like, we just have to jam basics, and we have Coalition Relic, and we have Coalition Relic. For fixing. So, we'll just have to deal with that little white splash conundrum here. I mean, we're on the white splash. Let's just take our Sunfall. Chromatic Star. Okay, hang on. That helps. That helps. Is Smirking Spelljacker any good? I mean, it's great when you, like, snag an Ancestral Recall, but I think we'd rather have the fixing. Oh, what? There's no way! I know I wanted Key to Wheel, but we got Hallowed Fountain back. It gets got by Lorien Reveal. Oh my lord. That is hilarious. I mean, we're just not playing any other cards. Yeah, like white-black is in the right splash land. That Hallowed Fountain is a gift. Eagles of the North. We're probably not going to end up playing it, but it's good to have, I guess. Cycles for a Hallowed Fountain. Golos can get our Hallowed Fountain as well. Okay. We've cooked, everyone. We've cooked. This Cauldron completes the... Memory Jar or Kite Sail Larcenist. I think I'm more in for the removal than the Memory Jar. Well, damn. Talk about a good deck. Let's make some cuts. This is also a land. That's 5, 6 mana sources. A lot of 3s. I think I'm most hesitant about Vendilion Click. 1. Do we run Sensei's Top? Like, we have 1 shuffle in the form of Lorien Revealed. Oh, we have Golos too. Golos also shuffles. You do get a cool loop with Forensic Gadgeteer where you can go like top, put top on top, draw a card off the clue, and then replay top. I think that's good enough. I do like that sort of like card draw loop. It's like pay 3 mana, draw a card. Let's see here. What else do we cut? This is more of a 2-drop. Is it just Blightsteel? Like, do we need Blightsteel Colossus in this deck? Portal to Phyrexia? Like, do we need the big monsters? Just go infinite and then just like just upheaval and then replay the mana rocks. I mean, I could see it. Oh, Porcelain Legionnaire goes. That's right. Days, Time Walk, Chromatic Orb, all just. Huh. Maybe Saheeli. I don't know. Saheeli's pretty good. Hang on one moment. I think we just have one more cut. I'll be right back real quick. I'll be no more than like 2 minutes. Hello, I am back. So glad we didn't lose too many viewers there. Because this deck is gonna be sick. Alright, we have crazy artifacts. Let's just cut Larcenist, I guess. We already have Dismember, we already have Daze, we already have Brazen Borrower. Alright, let's do our lands. It should be pretty straightforward. 6. Do we want 1 planes? Caracas, Hollowed Fountain. We could probably just do without, right? All islands. Because, like, Brazen Borrower is double blue. That's the only card that really gets messed up by a second plane, or by the first planes. Ooh, what do you guys think about First Eagles of the North? Another shuffle for Sensei's Divining Top. It's a little weird to have Eagles in the North, but our only planes is a Hollowed Fountain. Yeah, I think that's the only reason I'm off it. Mox Opal also will produce white mana if need be. Did Mountain? Yeah, Mountain did sneak in. Thanks to Healy. Silly Magic Online. I'm just gonna take a quick screenshot of the deck and we'll get in the queue. Because this is a deck to remember. Oop, wrong chat. Ah, aren't I clever? Pop open this Discord. All right, great. Let's play. Thanks for catching that mountain. I 100% would have queued up with it in my deck. I would have been really sad if my opening hand was like Caracas, Mountain, Mishra's Workshop, Brazen Borrower, Days. Like, I would be fuming. I love winning the die roll. Turn 2 Explore. Feels pretty good to me. Enjoy your turn, opponent. Because I will start taking them so much soon. Zero mana Explore. Now, do we leave up Tidebinder? Or do we go Coalition Relic? I think we just Coalition Relic, and then we have Golos next turn. That is so sad. I mean, like, unless they go, like, Mana Crypt, Elite Spellbinder, like, the nuts. Robert Roberto does not matter here. What does Robert the Rich hit? Oh, whoops. I didn't tap the Relic. It's okay. Mana was not needed. It's been a while since I played with Relic. Let's get ourselves... Is it Caracas or is it Shelldock Isle? I could get a Hollowed Fountain too, but this is better, probably. Let's just get the Caracas. We drew the Teferi. That's basically my only reasoning. Ghost is a lovely wall in this situation. This also stops Lelia. Broadside Bombardiers. That can't kill anything. Besides me. Another deck review stream is totally not out of the question. Oh, this can give protection from colorless. That's pretty sick. I can't legally block with anything. Are you gonna sack something to Broadside Bombardiers? The answer is no. So deck review stream is not out of the question. It's definitely happening again. It's just a question of when. After one day, I have not decided when that win is, but that win will be someday. That is a promise. Barring cosmic circumstance, like a meteor flying through me, or something of the sort. We have white, blue, red, green. We need a black somewhere or whatever. Let's... I don't want to play Teferi into this. I don't think we attack. I think we just Tishana's Tidebinder or something. Also hold up Brazen Borrower. Also hold up Caracas. Like, we have everything. That is true. Oh, you poor, sweet summer child. Oh, this is why you always pick Caracas. Like, come on. This card's so stupid. I've met people who want this unbanned from Commander. What are you saying? Also, Tashana's Tidebinder, lol. The cube's going great. I hope you can tell that that's happening. The cube's going awesome. Okay, attack and now sack your robber of the rich. You need to only look at my graveyard to see how my draft is going tonight. People on Twitch, can you see channel points and stuff? Has that gone through? Oh, you sweet, sweet boy. Oh, an opponent controls. Oh, that is a little bit sad. Whatever, I'll take my 2. Ow. I need to remember that there's a Lelia in that hand. Let's... Do I want a Petty Theft Usher? Yeah, sure, why not? Like, this is just gonna shut it down anyway on a future turn, so... What if I got Shelldock Isle with Golos? I could also just redraw with Teferi. Let's just get red mana, because it doesn't really matter. Can't tap that for white. I need to tap it here. I'll return Giver. Sensei's top. Oh, I can't tap this. Never mind. I misplayed then. All right, whatever. I could Caracas my own Golos, but that's actually a funny way to shuffle your top. But I think we'll live one more turn. And I'll definitely live one more turn if I bounce the Lelia they have in hand. Yeah, the reason why I'm not tapping Caracas here is Slime, you can check the Discord general chat. I posted a picture of the deck list. It is artifact combo. And it's really gross. If my opponent just replays Lelia, it's like, okay, sure. My opponent just can't play Lelia. Like, Caracas just like shut off like a whole card in his hand. You have to attack with Broadside Bombardiers. Yeah, I was about to say. Why'd they give this Menace? This card's so good. Okay, he's about to... Never, ever, ever attack with it again once we get Saheeli in play. What are you doing? Oh, he's going to fling it with broadside. You don't want to do that. At least not to Golos. I see. That's a clever way to play around it. We'll just go to my turn. I'm not going to misplay. Okay, let's think here. Let's tap 3 for Saheeli. All right, you only cast artifact spells. I guess we're tapping Island here. Portal to Phyrexia is pretty good. I can't do anything if I draw Portal to Phyrexia now. So this gets protection. Mother of... you can only get colorless protection on one of these creatures. Except it's an artifact. Yeah, no. Gotta pass. So Lelia can't come through. And Bombardiers could kill Golos. It's not going to matter in the end, because I just have a board wipe on top of my deck. I gotta hope my opponent's gassed out. Hey, Usher doesn't matter. The only thing I was really scared of here is like Othari. Kind of a deal. I imagine he's going to sack before blockers. Belia, that's a really good card to get. Okay, we got to go to blockers. How does this get blown out? Protection from colorless. Yeah, I might as well just stop the most damage then. This forces the Giver of Runes to tap. And then when that happens, okay, stacking it to that. I'll take my damage. All right, I'm at 2 now. The problem is he's just going to have Felia. Oh, that'll do it. Bummer. Broadside Bombardiers just was too fast. Can we get the second white for Palace Jailer? Is that something we can do? Porcelain Legionnaire good enough to just block? I have questions. I think at the very least we want to Kite Sail Arsonist over like Something slow. Probably just upheaval. I don't think we're winning the game that way. Definitely not winning the game with Blightsteel. I think if I'm going to side in a white card, it's going to be Wrath of God or Palace Jailer. I think Sunfall's slightly too slow. Though Sunfall's really good against Othari if my opponent has it. Aw. My mom's home. How lovely. Um, yeah, no, I don't think I can do the white splash, guys. I think I just want, like, Porcelain Legionnaire submit deck. I won the die roll. I would love to play first. I'll keep this hand. Do I keep this hand? Hang on. It's tempting. It's really tempting. I think I got a mulligan. Hype Assault Monolith Forensic Gadgeteer combo. Do I just risk the non-game? No way. I can't do it. Can't. I can't. There's stronger people than me that would keep that hand. This hand's way more keepable. It has a plan. Let's put back Sensei's top, I think. Yeah. Gildarian Epicure. Sure. Little bit of a rough spot here. Because I do want to be able to... This is also awkward. Yeah. You can't kick Chalice here. There's no way to get to Chalice kicked once. It's multi-kicker 2. Okay, we got there in the end. I think I'm more scared of getting my artifacts blown up from a Lauren rather than an Elite Spellbinder taking my mocks. Could be wrong about that, though. My opponent's very slow right now, which I'm very happy to see. Reprieve? Nope. Okay. Target artifact you control becomes a target of another artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except an artifact in addition to its other types. This is legendary, though. So I can't turn this into a Mox Opal and then just slam a 3-drop. I could. I would just lose my servo, do nothing. Belia, yikes. That's gonna eat my tokens forever. Oh, you know what? I just go be getting I forgot to have Caracas in play. Everything's fine with Caracas, guys. Caracas just broken. Elliot does nothing. Forever. Delia does nothing forever. I'll take my 2. Displacer Kitten, hello. Alright, let's just... This. Get another 1/1. Blue. 1/2. Displacer Kitten. Turn this into a copy of the Salt Monolith. Tap for 3. Play Coalition Relic. Flicker the original the Healy. If I want to heal it for 2, or I could just get Basalt Monolith untapped. Now let's just get Basalt Monolith untapped. They don't teach you this attack in Magic the Gathering school. Let's simplify the board, opponent. Okay, my opponent took 1. Cracking the blood. Discarding Felia. Yes, you love to see it. The despair of Caracas is doing its wonders on my opponent. Caracas has opponent in shambles. Path. Sure. Take my island. Hello, Converse fan. Small. Converse Fall. I thought that said Converse fan. I was like, oh, cool. Big fan of Converse. There's nothing I can do to save her. She's just dead here. If I flickered her, she'd be fine, but as we are not in. Okay, we drew a land. Little sad that we got super flooded, but uh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have enough mana for Phyrexian, Portal to Phyrexia. So it's just like I might as well slam back the land, throw up like a Elite Spellbinder or something. Make him think about his attack a little bit more. Because I don't need the extra island mana for anything. This like token strategy my opponent's got cooking over here is like really rough for me. Because Portal to Phyrexia is like my big interactive thing. If he just jams 3 attackers, I'm like so in. The good news is that Robber's never triggering. Just because like I'm like going hellbent really fast. Battle cry. I'm happy to block here. I think I'm gonna double block Reckless Pyrosurfer and then single block Vildarin Epicure. Just make lands truly dead draws for my opponents instead of like 0 mana deal 4s. I'm surprised on the discard on the Parallax Wave. That card's really good. Ugh. Give me black mana, I suppose. It's lately a protection. Well, Karakas is already that, but like this will kill broadside bombardiers. Gives me another turn or so to think about what I want to get, or like gives me an extra turn or two to like draw out of this situation. I'll just take my this is 6. Yeah. Youch. Brutal. Yeah, we just got smushed. That's so heartbreaking. I don't know what else to say. Oop, not hide event. Yeah. I a little bit of a bummer. Sorry, I'm new to Moto. I mean, like looking at my deck here. Okay, we're still queuing, right? I think so. Are trade playing on X Mage? No, not personally. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but personally, I've not tried it. I'm just trying to think if I built my deck right or if I should be in white, but like, it's so hard to splash the second color. Like maybe Palace Sailor should just be in my deck. Was there like a dead draw in my deck at all that felt really bad to draw? Like, I don't think so. I think it was just a bad matchup. Honest, sad truth of it. I'll keep. Yeah, we have. Oh well, we're getting time walk to rest. I imagined. I imagine rather. You could take the combo here, but that would be silly. This is a bad hand to see off to rest. You want to take like the whole thing. Yeah, for me, my big thing is like I'm just so scared of it just like clunking up an early game hand. Like our big play is upheaval. Like we already have big plays in the deck. We have Portal to Phyrexia, we have upheaval, you know. Even then, like Cauldra against our last opponent, he was just too aggressive. Okay, he took the combo. I'm holding the Mana Vault here. I just want to get the Forensic Gadgeteer trigger. We saw that draw was an issue last game. We can ramp all day, but is insert sorcery. Okay, this is why. Collective Brutality means he's probably like Reanimator or something. A lot of hand disruption. Oh my god. Mercy! 3 discard spells back to back to back. Are you just Golos? No. Let's Gadgeteer. This is proper. We get 2 clues if we do it this way. And like worst case, like whatever, we get Bitter Triumphed or whatever. It's fine. Palantir, that's okay. I will not be letting you draw a card. It depends. If you top, I might let you draw a card. 2 bottom. No. Yeah, buy 1 ring. Okay, we're about to go insane. Please. Let's get Shelldock Isle. What? Why do you concede? This game's still going. You you don't have to. This game's far from over. I mean, I'll take the early scoop, I guess. It's just like we're playing Magic. I also realize I should probably always get Caracas first with Golos to like do Golos loops with her. I, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say besides I think I'm going to cut Dark Steel or Blightsteel Colossus. Um, I'm going to try Palace Jailer. This feels like the kind of opponent where I can do a little bit of experimenting. And I think Palace Jailer is going to be my mad science experiment here. Kite Sail for the ring isn't bad either, but I feel like we can beat a ring. I don't know why my opponent scooped there. I feel like we beat a ring pretty handily. We have Brazen Borrower. We have stuff to. Well, we don't want to Brazen Borrower. My bad. But we have game against ring. We can just go faster. This hand is awful. This is at least keepable. I love Magic. Me too. I think opponent's a little salty. Hopefully we won't have to close the chat. I would be salty too, honestly, if I was like, I don't know. The game was still afoot. It feels like Chrome Host Seed Shark is our only game piece here. That feels like pretty. Oh, you can't duress my Caracas, so feels bad to mulligan against this opponent, but let's just drop an island and hold up days. I get like collective brutality, that's fine. Now we have hard casting. And now we have Chromo Seed Shark turning days into return an island to my hand, make a 2/2. Liliana the Veil. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my days value now and get a 2/2 here. We'll have something to hit Liliana with now. If he decides to minus. No, we're plussing. Grave Titan in the grave. Okay, Fatal Push. We have a lot of Incubate going. Feel like we need. Technically, Tashana's Tidebinder is an answer to Grave Titan. It's just too little too late. It moved me right to attack. I wanted to animate my incubator token. That's a little sad. Well, we're about to get Grave Titaned. We still have game. We can find there's no point in anime. Yeah. We're not gonna find anything ever again. Okay. Like even if we find yeah, we just can't win this game. If we got to Shauna's Tidebinder like a turn or earlier, or like 1 mana earlier, would have felt a lot better about that. Let's get V-Click, maybe. No, I think you're cooking with Larcenist, actually. Forensic Gadget. Let's try. Hand is broken. Guess let's get Saheeli under here. All we need to do is draw like Hallowed Fountain or Caracas. That Brazen Borrower can't get to rest. I was about to say. Grief. Okay, can get Grief though. Maybe my opponent's like all in on like combo brain, takes Displacer Kitten instead of Brazen Borrower. I don't know if that's right. Let's Chrome Host Seed Shark. Eh. I don't need more mana. I'll just get my threat. Up out. I'm holding Everflowing Chalice for Forensic Gadgeteer. Smuggler's Cup. Portal to Phyrexia. So if I kick this once, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need 2 more lands, but it's not impossible. He has no way to crew Copter. Paragoyf. I'll let him get the loot. It's okay. Caustic Bronze. I'm gonna save the Brazen Borrower for a real threat. See, there's our first island. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we just need land or... I mean, and we're happy if we draw a spell too, so... Gothy Void. All right, any land, happy with the spell too. Happy we're winning our flips. All right, there we go. This should be game. And we're just going to take Barrelgoyf, and then from there it's going to be pretty over. Or, well, Barrelgoyf's in hand, actually. We could take Nethergoyf or Grief. Oh, actually, Dalthy, like, snuffs his whole deck, doesn't it? And then we have Brazen Borrower in the air to protect. He's mono black. He can't deal with Portal. So I feel like this is just going to win us the game here. I'm hard pressed to see a world where we reanimate Displacer Kitten and Flickering Portal to Phyrexia. Like, come on. Game's so over after that. Oh, thank you, Eve. I thought I turned the audio off for alerts. But thank you, thank you. I guess I missed one in there. I hate all the default Twitch noises. Thank you, though, so much. Let's get back Chrome Host Siege Shark or Displacer Kit. Probably just Chrome Host Siege. We can block the copter with Brazen Bar. Else? Flip. All right. Okay, there's Time Walk. Time Walk Mana Crypt combo. Capital. As Brazen Borrower. As Time Walk. Could flicker that or could flicker Mana Vault. It's like you knew. Lost the flip. Bummer. Maybe punished for that. I don't know what's happening now. A little bit of a funny game here. Let's hope we don't lose our Mana Crypt flip. Oh, I threw. I suck. I should have attacked with Brazen Borrower there. I'm such a fool. I don't know what I was thinking. What an awful punt. Thank you for the gifted subs, though. Cover up my losses. I'm embarrassed. This is such a good deck. Maybe I should have taken Caustic Bronco first. That's probably the best thing to do in hindsight. You know, maybe LSV was right. Maybe Artifacts is not the best. I'd love to play first. I'd love to keep this hand. I will happily play a turn 2 Golos if given the opportunity. Or maybe it's a turn 3 Seed Shark, make a 5/5 incubate. Nah, it's Golos all the time. I'm gonna get like yeah, I did not get annihilated. I was expecting like I don't even think mental missteps in the vintage cube. Um, I don't see going wrong with just casting Golos here. Yes, I will use Golos' ability. I will get Caracas. And then we have land drop 3, land drop 4, Caracas, my Golos. Oh, I've been ousted. Okay, I have more game. More game to play. Ooh, Teferi. I think we still Chrome Host Seed Shark first, but Teferi is really nice to get. Yeah, there's no reason to pay the life quite yet. All right, play Lelia or something. Like, just spare to our Caracas. Selfless Spirit, sure. That does nothing as far as I'm aware. I think we're not supposed to do anything here. Like, we can just Lorien Revealed. Or we could replay Golos. It is true. So we could go Shock, Hollowed Fountain, Golos for Shelldock. Or we could get I think I'd rather get Mishra's Workshop. Just makes casting Golos on next turn and next turn that much easier. I'll just hold back the Chrome Host Seed Shark. Save our life points. And then from here we just have a Golos ramp value engine. Don't own us with some big legendary. Cathar Commando. That sucks. My poor Golos. It's okay. We're about to have a 5/5 Phyrexian hit the board, so things could be much worse. I think I'm gonna Teferi Time Raveler my own Mana Vault. Depends what we draw. Okay, okay, this is good. So I think I'm just gonna play Mightstone Weakstone then. Draw 2, get a giant monster. Tap that much. So I go this. When it enters, choose one. Yeah, I think this is right. Okay, let's Mightstone Weakstone. Oop. That's a non-creature, so I'll draw. Or I make a monster, and then this will draw me 2. Coalition Relic. Let's just pass. All without tapping Caracas. I'm okay to not attack still. Hopefully it just plays right into days and it'll be that. I have upheaval in my deck. I don't really want to bounce an island. Okay, it's over anyway. Um, I think we just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, just let's run it back. His hand's pretty great. There's not a lot else to say about it. This hand's pretty stellar. The only thing we need to be wary of is a Cathar Commando. Figure of Destiny. Hideaway 4. Chrome Host Seed Shard. So this turn is Mana Vault, Displacer Kitten, Everflowing Chalice, untap Mana Vault. And then Mightstone, Weakstone, untap Mana Vault. He basically has a 1 and 4 to have the Cathar Commando. But even then, we'll still have a Displacer Kitten in play. Use this as a flicker. And even then, we're going to come down with the Mightstone and Weakstone next turn. Flicker Mana Vault, and then also Chromatic Star, flicker the Mightstone, Weakstone. Firebolt. Fair. It makes sense to me. One, two, three, 4, 5. I have 5 mana. Feels pretty good. Turns into a 4/4, right? Yeah. Ooh, hang on. Wait. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact. Target artifact. This target artifact becomes a copy of this target artifact. Okay. So next turn we make Everflowing Chalice into a Mana Crypt again. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Pronet conceded. All right, not the proudest. I think we could have won those games if I played well enough. We can't quit on a 1-3 or a 1-2. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Wow, you can see my cool docs. All right, while we're drafting, I'm going to take a look at Twitch here.
Sony, what you
Oh my gosh. Audio jump scare. Um yeah, let's check out the I have a subscription to myself. Thanks, Eve. Um why can that happen? That's so funny. Okay, we are in the drafts. Ooh. Mystic Confluence is a good card. I don't like blind picking balance. Yeah, it feels like a Mystic Confluence kind of hack. Not a bad start. Feels good to be in the right. It feels good to be in the blue color. Opponent must have had a really bad pack if they're taking this long, or a really good one. Maybe it's 2 pieces of power. We could try to go. I saw a Fallen Shinobi in my opening pack. We could try to go for like a blue tempo sort of deck. I mean, like, it's Dig Through Time, Fairy Mastermind, or Cryptic Code here. I don't think any of the rest of these are very close at all. And I think of these 2 cards, I'd rather have the Fairy Mastermind. It's just really good when you get like a 2-mana counterspell under your belt. You can hold up a Fairy Mastermind or the counterspell. Like, that's what those tempo decks want to do. Still triggers the Fallen Shinobi if we get it back. We need to get it back, but I can see a world where we get it back there. So let's get that wheel. Ooh, Kappa Cannoneer might make me regret my decision. I mean, there's just not really a second best card in the pack. Oh, Headliner Scarlet, actually. Yeah, no, I'll take Scarlet. Rest of Iteration will wheel. I'm confident in that. Question is, which card do we want now that we are at least a little bit maybe in red? Legion and Extruder can shock. Goldspan Dragon is just a beater. We could get back the Ritual in that first pack instead of the Fallen Shinobi, and if that is the case, I'd like to have a Goldspan Dragon. No, Parallax Wave is really good. I'm just gonna take the cards based on quality, and Parallax Wave just is the highest quality card there. Okay, there's a memory lapse. No real second best here. Stern Scolding, Smirking Spelljacker, Anji's Ravenger. Just having 2 plays for 5 mana that you hold up that like win the game is like a little bit weird. I think let's just take the Stern Scolding. Ledger Shredder or Meticulous Archive for the Parallax Wave. I think I'm down on Ledger Shredder. I'll just take the mana. V-click. Okay. Parallax Wave is not a 0. There's the Shinobi. So maybe we go for Grixis instead of white. In that case, Flame Slash is pretty stellar. Okay. We have a little bit of something cooking here. Firebolt's just the best card in this pack. I don't think Dark Confidant's going to be it. Hey, look at that. Goldspan came back. Okay, so red's very open. Vintage Cube is really good. I can't stress enough how much I just love playing it, even though I suck. But you gotta be fine with sucking for a little bit, especially when like you're coming off of horrible rust like me. It's been so long since I played. This is just a Grixis land. Anji's Ravenger, probably. Oh, hey, that's a gift. That's not nothing. Instant Speed Strangle. Or Planeswalker. It's better than Strangle. Ooh, okay. We have a little bit of a decision here to make. Do we want a Scalding Tarn or do we want Fire Covenant? I think it's Scalding Tarn. Thoughtseize is in this pack too. I just need the mana. Like, Thoughtseize is really good, but like... Mana, mana, mana. Hmm. Yeah, of course. Thoughtseize is very good. But, we're kind of in the hole when it comes to mana. Mox Diamond, discarding a land, add 1 mana of any color. Yeah, I think this is the deck that would do it if we ever had one. This is it. Yeah, just going like turn 1 Fairy Mastermind. There's Watery Grave. Is there anything else I'm missing in this? Not really. It's like Colligan's Command. Take the grave. I don't think we have the blue card count yet for Force. Even consider it. This is just off color. All the lands in this pack are. Yeah, I think it's just Shieldred. Burst Lightning's a really good second option in that pack, though. Shield just opens up the door to wheels. Like, we can wheel if we get like a time spiral or etc. I'm pretty happy. Remand is very strong. We don't have discard outlets for Exhume quite yet. Remand is very good with Mox Diamond too. Soul Clamp. Are we making 1/1s? Like, we have Fairy Mastermind, Vendilion Click, Dragon's Rage Channeler. I think you're cooking with that, actually. That's pretty heat. Yeah, DRC's was the pick there. That was really good. Um, Caustic Bronco, I suppose. So it's never too bad to have a Soul Guide Lantern in the board. That's right, Shaman. I mean, if we get a second fetch, that feels pretty great to have, but let's take the Shaman. I think Shaman's better than Bronco. That's a Smuggler's Copter. Concealing Curtain's also good. Subtlety can be fine. I think I'm just going to take Copter, though. Daze is exactly what this deck wants. Prismatic Vista, though. That's a rough choice. I do like Prismatic Vista quite a bit. We have if I didn't have Deathrite, I would take Daze. Fire Covenant Wield. We are cooking. Oliphant's also really good. Target of a spell or ability control for the first time. Exile top card. I mean, it's just the most likely we're going to play out of this pack. I don't think we're going to be playing Bloodghast or Trinket Mage. Baleful Mastery. Sure. Let's see if the Brewmaster wheels, I guess. I don't think I'm pivoting into Golgari, but it's not impossible. Brewmaster wheeled. Maybe it's just a Mishra's research desk, though. Whatever. I'll just keep it in mind. It's funny. Infinite combo. That pack was a dud anyway. I'm not putting Mishra's workshop desk or Mishra's desk in here. Anger, I suppose. We could splash foundation. Maybe we go. We get some cool triome or something. Ooh, concealing curtains. Pack 3, we go for the Underworld Breach. Lion's Eye Diamond. Ooh, Lightning Greaves. We have the Ember Heart Challenger. That's funny. It's not good. Let's. Pack really isn't that good. Like, Guide of Souls is probably that or Crabomination are probably the best cards in the pack. Our first draft, we had a really good deck, but I kind of punted a little bit. As I always do. I think I'm going to take the Crab. No, I'm going to take Chain Lightning. It's just the better card. Like, in a vacuum. I would never take top there, I think. We have 2 ways to shuffle. Not a fan. No. Field of the Dead? No way. Like Malcolm or Thieving Skydiver. Because we have Fallen Shinobi. Field of the Dead is like really hard to make work in Cube. I think I'm taking Malcolm. Pyrokinesis is decent. We have a density of red cards. Could take Kitesail Larcenist, though. Carnage Interpreter. Yeah, we have Mox Diamond. Let's take the Carnage Interpreter. Chrome Mox. Guys, we're in green now. Bayou or Zagoth? I think just adding the blue to this makes it so much better, even though it's tapped. Raucous Theater. Like, this is the deck for True Name Nemesis, but Kaito isn't bad either. Like, we could wheel something from this pack, probably. Like, it might be like... No, it's going to be Sylvan Caryatid, Basking Root Wall, a Containment Priest or something. I mean, there's a wheel for Shieldred, but it's just too expensive, I think. Forest Mountain Island. Or we could take Tameo. We already have good 1-drops. Our mana's good enough. Let's take Tameo. Yeah, I could discard it and then play Shieldred and then wheel. It's too cute. I don't think we get there with that situation. I think Embrace Shieldbreaker is just a fine sideboard card. There's nothing else really here that gets me. See, Topping came back. Just, I don't know how we're shuffling it. I might rather have the Crabomination. Are there any activated abilities we can use with Agatha's Soul Cauldron? I don't think so. Fairy Mastermind. Deathrite Shaman. Yep. There is a new deck, indeed. Thieving Skydiver came back. Happy to see it. Kitesail Larcenist came back. Happy to see it. I guess Hired Claw. It's like a 1-mana plan. I like it more than a ritual anyway. Pillage of the Bog isn't bad, but we're not heavy enough into green. We're just splashing the boo. Just splashing the Minskin boo. Kitesail Willed, yeah. The card isn't like the best thing in the world. It's a fine card to have in the cube, but it's not the end all be all. I think I would have liked one more fetch land. Otawara, probably. Memory jar. I mean, if we ever bring Shieldred in, we can definitely get someone with that. I don't think we actually main deck the Shieldred, though. $26. Count the Mox Diamond. No, we don't count Mox Diamond as a land because it needs a land to pitch. Let's cut the gold span. It's a little too expensive. We have so much interaction. I think we just cut the worst one. That's true. And Baleful Master. Do we cut Crabomination? Like, is it too unreasonable to hard cast that 6 mana? It might be too cute. I don't think we can do it. Firebolt is just better than it. We have red, 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 red. One. Blue. This is all of our colors. This is all of our colors. That's red, black. That's red, black. This is all of our colors. This is all of our colors except for red. And this is blue. So if we add 3 mountains, we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black sources. That could be one more mountain. For sure. Blue sources 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That feels about right. Yeah, let's jam. I mean, this wasn't too hard to do. Let me make sure that everything's... Yeah, no, I accidentally made the screen a little too big there. Force a habit. All right, let's get a trophy. I deserve it. All right, we're in our first game. I'd love to play first. This is a keeper. 1, 2. Yeah, keep. Just bolt. Deathrite Shaman. Go from there. It's crazy that this is just a mono black card. You don't need to be in green at all to play Deathrite Shaman. What a horrible design. I love it though. Maybe it is right to have 1 forest in the deck just to get it off Prismatic Vista. I think that's a change I'm going to make after this game. I might draw step click my opponent. Depends what we draw. Okay, there's a forest. Oh, we do have a forest in the deck. Okay, great. This just lets us keeps up Deathrite Shaman, also lets us Fairy Mastermind. I mean, I don't see the point in clicking quite yet. Let's just keep back the Shaman. Okay, just a Talisman. Let's Fairy Mastermind. Carnage Interpreter. Can't quite use that. I could double fetch, but I think I'm just going to draw step, click my opponent. I'm going to fetch a red off the Prismatic Vista to do that. And then we'll exile Vista, add a blue, 1, Vendilion Click. Seed Shark, Coalition Relic, Council's Judgment, the Healy, Smirking Spelljacker. Well, Spelljacker's not going to get my opponent back in the game. The Healy's pretty strong. I think Chrome Host Seed Shark's the one of these that's going to get the most out of hand. The Saheeli's pretty bad, actually. Let's just take the Seed Shark, I think. And I'll draw my second card because of Fairy Mastermind. Because my opponent can't Spelljacker this turn. Like, worst we're going to get is, like, Council's Judgment. And, like, once we're on the board, the Spelljacker does nothing, so... What are you voting for? Vanillion Click? Starting with the... How do I see what my opponent voted for? Oh, wait, no, never mind. It hasn't resolved yet. Little flushed about that. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm going to Carnage Interpreter this turn anyway, I think, so... I'm pitching here, so that way I can do this. Ooh. I'll discard my hand. And at this point, Smirking Spelljacker is like, you can see why I didn't take it here. Yep, there we go. Begin sideboarding. So opponent was sort of like on a artifacty kind of deck. Exile target creature, planeswalker. We already have a lot of planeswalker interaction. I don't know if we need more. Let's just bring in the Embereth Shieldbreaker, I suppose. But what to cut? Probably just Flame Slash. It doesn't hit planeswalkers. Little bit too likely to have a non-game with that hand. And I'm on the draw, so might as well. Okay, this hand's way better. We just bottom Vendilion Click. All right, we have a lot of breakpoints here. I think it's right to Hired Claw first. It just does the most damage, and then we can go... Yeah, that's right. DRC next turn. Maybe in that case, it's right to hold this back because of Wasteland consideration, but I don't think our opponent's on Wasteland. There's Minsk and Boo. I'm just gonna double spell here. Okay, made a night token. Well, potential's too big. I don't want to get like bolted or something. I would rather take 2 damage there. Plus, our opponent doing nothing means like we're just owning, and we're gonna have Scarlet next turn. So I hope that's just Sunbaked Canyon holding priority. Who remembers Knight of the Ebon Legion? What a world we live in, right? Ooh. That's pretty brutal. Imagine opponent won't block here. Wham. Oh, yuck. Yucky, yucky. Gross. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Crack my horizon land into your whole breacher. That's just brutal. This is unkeepable. Yeah, this hand's way better. I think I'll bottom Flame Slash. Fire Covenant has a chance over time to get better. I'll play my Mana Dork and pass in Grixis. Surveil land in the yard. Yes! Oh, we're cooking. Soul Ring. Ew! Don't lay at me. Okay, Fable's pretty bad, but I have game against that. Okay, maybe it was right to hold up Counterspell, but I think I'm just gonna pass here. Okay, discarding another land is huge for us. That is a very poor attack. I will draw a card. Darcy. The important decision. So if I put it on, I already have my red. I already have double red. Yeah, this is graveyard. I think I just pass. And then I'll Fire Covenant end step and then Fallen Shinobi. Pay 8. Not even pay 8. He doesn't have the mana. He can't even cast his prime time. Questing Beast. I suppose now's a good time as any. Done. Magic Gunland. Okay, there we go. Weird. Little bit of moto lag. A little bit of moto lag. Never punished. They probably definitely kept that original. Mountain I had, but I thought I had the mana. Okay, here we go. Give me something good. That's pretty good. I would say that's better than a Primeval Titan most of the time. At least in Vintage Cube. In a vacuum. Ooh, Thespian Stage Dark Depths. Okay. We have a game. Double Island. We got the Malcolm, though. Fair. Take 8. Okay. We have one Merit Lage Fog. Actually, 2 if we want to count Copter as well. Hello. 2 lands. There's no land that, like, secures this for him, does it? Like, he has Talon Gates of Madar in his deck? No. Okay. Who is the Raging Ravine? Fallen Shinobi. Drew one off this. Back with all. Go and make Merit Lage. Like, I just have him dead on board here, so. Yeah. Out of your Soul Ring. Only one of these has to make it through. First Lightning? Sure. Firebolt you. Alright, well, we see a Soul Ring, so Embereth's Shieldbreaker comes in. Baleful Mastery for Merit Lage. Let's submit. Force cycles for Commercial Districts. Get our Triumph. Well, now I wish I had Flame Slash. But, you know. Zagoth Triumphs, black, blue. Let's get red, black. That seems pretty stellar to draw, actually. So now we have Minximbu next turn. Potential. That's fine. You know what's better than that is Minskimbu. Come on, any untapped land. Okay, we didn't quite get there, but we can at very least bolt his bird. Maybe I should have just pecked in for one. But I don't know if that's the angle we're really playing. Double forest discard. I was thinking about eating the fetch to play Smuggler's Copter, but I just couldn't confirm whether or not that was going to occur. Are you going to -3? Be pretty bad for me. Yeah. Exile land from your graveyard, I guess. Too little, too late. Oh, that's Primeval Titan mana. That's a Tully. Let's just not show them their deck. Like, we're not going to win that game. All right, well, seeing the Fanatic of Ronus, I would rather have the Flame Slash. Maybe just go down to Mystic Confluence. It's a really good card, but I just don't think we're going to be... We need to be the beatdown. We can't just hold back on 5 mana. Especially against a lands combo. We can make a lot of plays with this hand just off 1 mana alone. If we find our second land, we're humming with Tameo. Yeah, let's keep it. If I get Chandra turned 1, it's like, yeah. I don't know what I could have done here. Oh, we drew our second land at least. That is a +1. Deals 1 damage to targeted opponent. Okay, we're still in this. Okay, we can Flame Slash that. Especially if we draw untapped red mana. Mwah! Like, literally perfect. Give me Black Leaf Cliffs. Prismatic Vista. I mean, I'm happy to take a land at all. Okay, well, we have effectively drawn out of like some horrible screw here, so, or not screw, but we've drawn well. We've hit our land drops after keeping a risky turn 1 hand. The game is not over. We could go run a land into Minskenboo, and we have V-click as well to disrupt this next coming turn. All before prime time even has the chance to hit the board. There's the Dracosaur. That's going to be an issue. Prismatic Vista. No attacks. Cross step. Oop. Nope, nope, nope. Vendilion click. Maybe it's right to click myself, get rid of the shield breaker, but a good thing I did not do that. So Nis is going to come down no matter what. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could just take the Soul Ring. And then I don't have to worry about a Tully coming down because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it would be enough. Get rid of a Tully. It's all bad. It's all bad. Okay. Winds of Abandon is on the top of the deck. And he's going to be able to overload it next. He should hold back with the Bone Horde Dracosaur. He should not attack with it. That would be the heads up play. Black, blue. Okay, no matter what we tap here, we'll be fine for any one of our plays in our deck. Fanatic of Ronis a turn. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't be attacking with the Dracosaur here. That's very good. I mean, yeah, we got to hit a Hail Mary. Let's go. Come on, give me something crazy. Well, we're definitely going to hit Winds of Abandon. And Fable. Okay, that's very good. Let's Winds of Abandon the Bone Horde Dracosaur. You can go and shuffle your library. But paying mana costs. I mean, out of what we could have hit there, that's pretty good. And we're going to get strip mined, but oh well. I guess not, actually. My opponent decided not to strip mine me. How very polite. Burst Lightning on the top of deck. Burst Lightning getting cast, I presume. Yes. Questing Beast. Animate another land. 3, 6. This is 10, 16. I think no matter how we block here, we die. Yeah. Oh, bummer. Opponent just was faster, had a Lotus. That Lotus into Chandra that game was just brutal. All right, a little bit of screen hiding as I check board. We're back. I see mana, I see surveilling, I see everything. So even a little bit of interaction. I mean, in the blind, I keep this. We see a Lurrus deck. The keeper. What's a really good white-black cube card? This one. That one's a good one. I think I'm going to start on the Raucous Theater. What's a white-black cube card? This one. Maybe I'm going to kick myself for looting away the Thieving Skydiver, but I don't think I see a world where that's happening unless we just get like super high rolled and we lose that game anyway. Like Soul Ring Elite Spellbinder here, like feeling that Soul Ring 2 turns for now is not going to matter, you know? Emperor of Bones. Okay. Sure. Let's just get the copter down. See here. Ooh. Tide Hollow Scholar. This is not a hand you want to see when you Scholar. Well, I mean, it is a hand you want to see. I'm pretty flooded out here, but two things that crew the copter very well. I mean, I think you take Vendilion Click, but Fairy Mastermind's also really heads up because they do have a lot of tap lands. Okay. Opting to take the Click. Brutal. Very aggressive. Fire Covenant's just like insane draw. No attacks? That had to have been a misclick. Ooh, I really don't like having Zagoth Triumph in my hand right now. I guess we put Prismatic Vista into play. And if we need to pierce something, we do it there, or we can get the Forest. That no attacks must have been a misclick. If I don't feel forced to Stern Scolding here, I will fetch for a Forest for Minsc and Boo top deck potential. What's one of the best white-red cards? Fourth Earlingus. Othari's pretty good too. But Fourth Earlingus is just the best one. It's okay. I'm not going to block that. Not leveling up Figure of Destiny. I don't know what my opponent's doing. There's Memory Lapse. Stern Scolding that one. Black Red. Fire Covenant. There's the is it called Carnage Interpreter, the devil we have in our deck that makes a bunch of clues and discards your hand? That one's a really good black red card. Ooh, that's fun. You can get Felia back with Emperor Bones. Didn't target anything. Interesting. I mean, I'm not going to block so long as this is the same attack every time. I'm going to cycle Zagoth Tram here. Unless my opponent plays something terrifying. I don't think that I classify that as scary. Would I rather draw a card or would I rather have my opponent have a White of the Reliquary? You can have the white. Please don't draw another land. What is happening? 1, 2, 8. I wasn't gonna win anyway. Yeah, there's nothing that can be done about that one. Very heartbreaking. Um, I am a little bit interested in Baleful Mastery exiling instead of destroying. I think that's about the extent of my boarding, though. Maybe we take out D-Click. Double blues, hard to do, and it's also very cheap deck my opponent has. Got very flooded. We have yet to cast Minsk and Boo. I won the die roll, yeah. I'll keep. This is turn 1 Tameo, turn 2 Deathrite Shaman Tapland. Sounds right. Or not Deathrite Shaman, sorry. You needed to fetch the Prismatic Vista to play Shaman, but we still play it. Where am I? I don't have many artifacts, so that's fine. Back with Tameo. We're now ready to top deck Fallen Shinobi. Turn 3. That's nothing to scoff at. We could also do... Okay. Guess opponent kept a bad hand. Strange. Weird. Okay. Go back in the game, I guess. Opponent just probably had a bad hand, I guess. I don't know why he did mulligan. You can take that game action, but maybe he had like a dream or something and just decided that Tameo was going to bury him. Same thing with Deathrite. Ooh. I don't think I can keep a one-lander. It is Hired Claw Flame Slash. Nah. We don't have any blue. This is a keeper. It's funny. I think we bottom Smuggler's Copter. Nah, let's get rid of Mystic Confluence. It's funny because Tamio doesn't have one power, so she can't crew it. But Fairy Mastermind's just such a good card, so no fear. Jam our Tamio, pass. We don't have any black mana, which is a little concerning, but next turn's attack, Smuggler's Copter, and then Fairy Mastermind turn 3, hold up Galvanic Discharge. We have game. Keeping on top. A little scary. I hate puns. Awful. Double black. You know, like Dalthy Voidwalker me? I'd love to see that. White black. Winds of Abandon. I mean, I'll take it. Get our black man under us. Our copter down. And we have Galvanic Discharge as interaction. Bloodghast is nothing. Let's get the Fairy Mastermind down and go ahead and crew it. I know we're going to take 2 off the Bloodghast here, but the alternative is that we just don't loot at all. Ooh. Tapped out a black. That was not very wise. I see one more pun in the chat. Someone's getting banned. I'm evil. I would love to just rip a Fallen Shinobi off the top. I just realized I discarded my only forest for Minskin Boo, but it's fine because we're just play Deathrite Shaman this turn. If this turn is like Deathrite Shaman Flame Slash, I'll be pretty... Huh? I... Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Interesting last game. You know, we went 2-1. We had a winning record. Curious play by the opponent, and yeah, I'll see you next time.